is going on, you sexy fans? How are we today? Hello. That was a very bad intro.
What's up, guys?
Hello.
Welcome to SMG4. This is sort of the first time we're doing this, where we're coming out from behind the scenes and really talking to you, the fans, about stuff. Stuff is slowly being unveiled. There's a lot to talk about, a lot we want to share with you guys.
Juicy information, the behind the scenes information.
Yeah, but before we start, you guys need to go check out shop.smg4.com. We're sporting our luxurious, what do you call it? Shirts, clothing, garments.
And you can see I got a nice Wakandan shirt right here.
Why is it Wakandan?
I don't know. It looks cool.
Anyway, go check it out, shop.smg4.com. Anyway, let's start. Oh, the Waluigi arc, huh?
Yep. So it's the first time in SMG4 history where we actually follow a story.
Yeah.
Like, properly. I've done part 1s, part 2s before.
Yeah, so for the past 2 years I've been writing this. It actually feels really good for once, writing SMG4 episodes. How long? When did I start writing for SMG4?
At the end of 2016.
And when I started writing, it was a lot like, look, I need to come up with an episode.
As you can see, that's when Fishy Boopkins was born. So a mistake was born around then.
Hey!
Okay, anyway.
Literally when we used to write episodes, I used to just look around and be like, what if Mario went to space? What if Mario
Super Mario Odyssey. I mean, Super Mario Galaxy.
There was also like a lot of pop culture shit, like, what if Mario went on a road trip?
That was a good episode. We thought of that on a beach in Thailand. Yeah, and we were just bored.
No, we were in Malaysia, man.
What's in Malaysia?
We were like literally chilling on the beach. We had nothing to do, and we looked at each other. We were like, what if Mario went on a road trip? And the entire episode just rode. Alright, before we start talking about Waluigi arc, I'd like to bring your guys' attention to this episode. This beautiful episode. So we teased the idea of having lore in SMG4. This was back in 2017.
Yeah.
We mapped it out. We sit down at a table and we try to map it out. We were like, all right, what if the Goombas lived here and Toad lived here? And it didn't really work out because we were just like, oh, okay, this is way too much. This is like, we can't get this too deep. It was too deep. Fast forward to 2018 when we started the whole Waluigi arc. It was 100%. It was the biggest accident ever.
A bigger accident than Fishy Boopkins.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Literally, okay, so it kind of started in Mario Tennis. I was just writing it, and then we got to the very end. Luke showed me the Waluigi song.
Waluigi, Waluigi, Waluigi.
As a pure meme, right? You're like, Kevin, we should include this. And we're like, yeah, because this is our thought process. Luke would just like chuck a meme my way. I'm like, how can we incorporate this into the story? And then we just, we
made Waluigi feel sad.
Yeah. And then that spawned, because the whole Smash Ultimate thing was going on, that spawned the whole, okay, what if we play on this and Waluigi sort of gets, rejected? Or if like something happens, right? I was like, I wanted to capitalize, or I wanted to do a video on Smash Bros. Because Waluigi was a big meme. It still is. And then Waluigi time came along. Oh, what an episode. Okay, so
Kevin wanted Waluigi to like reflect on his life after he got rejected. He still got rejected.
He got rejected, and I wanted him to just like leave sort of the Mushroom Kingdom.
And he went to some like Chinese mountaintop, like, those Buddha temples.
Yeah, I already wrote the script. I was like, okay, he goes into the mountains, he goes into the dojo, and he just trains, and he comes back stronger. And while he's there, he meets Dusty.
I don't know why you thought of that, Kevin. And
I don't know, man.
I'm glad we didn't go with that, because that's a dumb idea. Well, I don't know. Many people think different things.
Maybe they might have like to watch it. Anyway, when we write these episodes, we're literally, because we're making them weekly, our brainstorming session is we sit down, have breakfast, and we just talk. Okay, what am I writing today? What is Kevin going to write about today?
Yeah, that train wrecked a lot of times, just like FNAF.
But
just like Hustle.
Just like Bob Ross painting, it turned into a happy accident.
Oh yeah, sure.
Right after Waluigi's time, we came up with the idea of Mario and the T-Pose virus, and the way we came up with it was when we were on tour and we saw a bunch of kids like T-posing in the crowd, and Luke and I looked at each other and we were like, so this is a thing. And I was like, okay, what if it was a zombie apocalypse and it was a T-Pose virus?
The moment I heard that idea, I thought it was a genius. I usually don't think Kevin's idea is a genius.
You never think my idea is a genius.
But this one. And look, the views tell that it's a good video.
But the thing is, check out the video and you go to the very end of it. Okay, so essentially, what I had in my mind, I had everything up until here. This was all like figured out. Everything from the very beginning, when the zombies come in, they meet Maggie Boopkins and stuff.
Yeah.
They go on the roof, right? Waluigi was never meant to be a part of that.
No.
He was never meant to be a part of that.
So the original ending.
Go tell him.
The original ending was supposed to be Shroomy. He's just in a forest and he finds the mushroom. That's literally it.
Literally it. He was like, wow, this is pretty anticlimactic
Yeah,
ending.
it's like, there's no point to this ending. But then, we were like, why don't we just play on it?
Yeah, Luke was like, okay, well, maybe we can like play around. Maybe we can include Waluigi in this. And I was like, what if Waluigi started the whole thing? What if he was still annoyed? And he came up with his whole scepter, gave him the T-pose virus.
I don't know why he has a scepter. Why did we give him the scepter again?
Because he needs something to cast magic from, Luke.
Anyway, I got poisoned by a mushroom and it was good. It was a good time.
Do it.
Yeah. So, yeah, Shroomi's a dumbass. That's pretty much the summary.
I'm actually really happy that Shumi can play a bigger part in these episodes.
Bigger part is in the victim,
Yep.
and that's it. The cause of all the problems.
Good enough for me.
Okay.
Anyway, moving on. Like, the fans reacted really well to that. They reacted really well to seeing Waluigi making a reappearance and sort of like a very subtle underlying of a story forming, right?
So we were like, hey, let's try and continue with this, okay?
Exactly like that. I think it was the Mario Cafe. Like, Luke and me literally, we sat down, locked ourselves in this room, and just talked about how we were gonna continue it, right?
Oh yeah, we have a whole spreadsheet of every video planned, and then we like marked which ones Waluigi would appear in.
Yeah, and we're like, okay, what's the progression? How we're gonna make it? And the big episode was Mario Saw. We want this emotional, dramatic episode where Mario, you really see like Mario really starts developing and he brings out his emotion and his care for Luigi. But meanwhile, also developing Waluigi as a character.
A very hard thing to do is like, so you have like in between episodes, between the major episodes, like you have Mario and the T-Pose virus and Mario Soul. Those are the major ones. Right?
Yeah.
Then you got the smaller ones. Mario the Ultimate Gamer
Yeah.
is a very minor video.
In the Waluigi canon.
Yeah. If you've noticed, there's actually a part where Waluigi is in it. I don't know.
All right. Luke left a little tiny Easter egg in here for you.
Yeah, it's not Mario.
And it's.
So if you notice, this right there it is.
I didn't see that. So Waluigi's in the background.
And then there was other videos like Mario Cafe where he's more prominent but not as big. So
I think there was a very fine line to walk between not having too much lore. We wanted it to make it like Rick and Morty. You could watch each episode by itself. Like anybody could come in and watch like Mario Saw and still enjoy it.
Yeah, that is very difficult to do.
Yeah, that was the hardest thing we found was trying to still tell an episode that stood by itself, but still weaving lore into it. And I think as writers doing this, we've grown because we sort of understand this is the way I can write a story, or this is the way I can do an episode, but still weave in like elements of lore and stuff like that.
I don't know, Kevin. I mean, Super Dudes was pretty lore heavy, you know, Wario. Or the fancy dinner. That was a good episode. You know, Donkey Kong had to have a date. It's very hard. There he is. And then we had a fork.
As you can tell, the writing's improved over the months. Like, I've improved as a writer. Luke's improved as a storyteller. We're improving. This is what we're doing. And hopefully, this is what's happening. And hopefully, you guys are liking it. We're going along, rolling with the
Captain
bunches.
Steve isn't an improvement.
Anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, once we decided, okay, this is what's going to happen. We planned literally all the way until War of the Fat Italians. What's going to happen with Waluigi. So everything you're seeing now is sort of all premeditated, all planned. And hopefully you guys had the reaction when you were watching it. You're like, oh, this is really cute and funny. And
then what the heck is this?
Waluigi time.
It just infected the video. Yeah, that's what we wanted.
If it's one thing I like in storytelling, it's like, it has two layers almost. It's like super happy and bubbly, and then all of a sudden, it just does a 180, and you're like, what the hell is going on right now? Like, I love that. I really, really love that in a story, in like anything. So we tried to put that in this whole Waluigi saga.
Just like we put Trash in the Gang in FNAF Custom Spaghetteria, the surprise in Myocon should have had the same effect.
This is why you don't write anything.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Anyway, wrapping it up.
This is a new experience for the SMG4 channel, and we really want to know what your guys' opinions are.
Because we looked at the feedback, and like, it seems like a lot of you guys are actually liking it. You're liking like how a lot of the characters are sort of developing. They're not just, you know, one-dimensional idiots. They still have their core personalities, which is like Mario being a dumbass,
Yeah.
Luigi being a scaredy cat, and all that stuff. But at the same time, we're developing them as characters as well, so they actually have,
Yeah, like this.
they have this. All right. There's gonna be 2 more episodes left before the Waluigi arc is over. That's the episode coming out this weekend, and then next week episode, which is the Fat Italians, the grand finale, and all your favorite characters are gonna be there. We'll put up a playlist, so if you haven't yet, you can go watch the entire Waluigi arc
From start to finish.
Yeah, so you're all up to date when the grand finale occurs. Yeah, so if you guys like this, let us know. We'd love to do more of this talk that's one-on-one kind of thing where we talk behind the scenes. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please enjoy the Waluigi arc. Go check it out.
And look forward to Watfee.
And make sure to check out shop.smg4.com.
Bye, you sexy fans.